about to start skating. I'm about to start dancing. I'm about to start throwing a parade, man. Let's go. Oh, make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. The Steelers, get in, baby. They fucking get in. I think some fans don't believe it. I don't know if I believe it. Honestly, it's crazy. Cleveland got destroyed by Cincinnati. So Buffalo still has to play tonight. We'll see what happens. What's up, Daniel Barry? I'm happy right now. I'm very happy, bro. I didn't think we were going to get in. Honestly, it was looking bad. It was doom and gloom right now. There's so many videos that got to be made, and so many more videos that got to be made if Mason Rudolph goes on and wins this fucking game, bro. If Mason Rudolph goes on and wins this next game, there's so many stories that are going to be made, dude. I mean, goddamn, bro. And I think we have a good chance to win. I've been saying it all year, bro. Once all three faces of this game come together and we sneak in, we're going to win a game this year. I've been saying it all year, bro. You can't count Tomlin out, bro. The Tomlin haters, bro. If we win a playoff game, and another playoff game, and another playoff game, he's on the precipice of being a top 10 coach, playoff, and fucking regular season wins of all time, the winningest coach in franchise history. There's, of course, never recreating another Chuck Noll. He's a legend. And this is the eve of his birthday. God rest his soul, Chuck Noll in the Steelers. It was what, 2 days ago? 3 days ago. Three's been a magic number. I've been saying three's going to be a magic number for the Steelers, baby. And we slide and glide it, baby. Playing the best football 3 games in a row, dominant performance from the quarterback in all 3 games, and what the Steelers have lacked all year fucking long, boy. And now we're set up to what? Play Miami, who might lose. Who knows? I don't know who we're going to play. That's a whole other story. I got to really look into that shit. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm pumped right now, man. It's crazy. The Steelers are in, and they're ready to fucking win. Mike Tomlin got them ready. Everybody counted this team down and out, and I think Mason Rudolph was the perfect spark at the perfect time, and he created a fucking miracle for the Steelers to get in, to get this fucking win, baby. And he's playing great, doing things Kenny just wasn't doing. Kenny's doing JV ass shit out there, holding on to the ball too long, just not checking it down. Mason's just going through his progressions, nice and easy. Bing, bang, boom. Bang, bang, boom. Najee is running like a man on a mission, bro. So this team is really, seriously, bro. I don't care who we pull, dude. I don't care who we pull. We don't got to pull Baltimore, who's the best team in the league, who the Steelers swept. Cleveland, we're not going to play them. They're a wild card team, but they're still one of the best teams in the league. Just got crushed. We could beat them. Kansas City, they might be tough. I think we could pull Kansas City, depending on how this game goes tonight between the Bills and the goddamn Dolphins. But I think maybe we're going to get Miami. And I think they're a little banged up. And their defense ain't that great, bro. We'll see. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm definitely going to be watching that game tonight on Sunday night. It's huge, baby. What's up, Runt? Rather take my Miami instead of Kansas City for the wild card game because we can't show Baltimore all our dicks if we do happen to slug out and alive. I mean, Kansas City, bro, is tough. They got a better defense, I'd say, than Miami. Andy Reid is a great fucking coach. Patrick Mahomes is the real deal. Tua is good, but he hasn't taken – he's like a Dak Prescott, I'd say, right now, that puts up numbers but hasn't done anything. He's like a Dallas – they're like the Dallas Cowboys right now, Miami. You know what I mean? They got that quarterback that's supposed to be the it thing, but he can't get it done. Now, can Mason Rudolph be the it thing? He doesn't have to do much. Like Mitchell Trubisky doesn't have to do much. Kenny Pickett doesn't have to do much. Just go through your progressions, hit the open receivers, and let all this talent around you fucking go and win. And I've been saying that's been the question mark all years. So, I mean, I was saying it's only 2 games with Mason Rudolph. We can't get it hyped up. Now it's 3 games with Mason Rudolph. Can he make it 4? Can we go on the road into somebody's house and take over their trap? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Make sure you hit that like button, bro, because the Steelers are in, baby. Let's go, boy. I said we was gonna go 10-7. I said it. You can't lose faith, bro. Cannot. With this defense, I said I'm never gonna give up because this is a lot like when Ben straight up won his first Super Bowl. We had to win all these games in a row to get in there. Somehow found a way in. It wasn't even like that because we had the road right in front of us. Then Kenny goes down. Mitchell Babitsky fucking just says, "Here you go." Pretty much throws our season away. And then Mason comes in and gives us a goddamn miracle. And can he keep this miracle going? Do you go back to Kenny Pickett? I mean, there's going to be stories getting written. We should go back to Pickett, blah, blah, blah. But Tomlin's going to ride the hot hand now, bro. Come on, bro. He's in there. Mason got the shaft. Now he's got his opportunity. You can't take it away from him. He's done nothing to get that job and opportunity taken away from him at this point, bro. Straight the fuck up. But hey, he did. Now we're in, bro, by miracle and just winning 3 in a row, which is great, 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 great quarterback play. With the one of the best, I don't care what the stats say. I don't give a shit about none of that shit, bro. The Steelers have the best fucking defense in the fucking league, bro. Period. And they say defense is dead, bro. They say it's dead. But all these teams, even the Titans, bro, they're a defensive-minded team, bro. They've been sending the blitz. Remind me of the Steelers, how they're disguising blitzes, stacking the box, bringing DB, sending people from all over the place. Rabel used to play for the Steelers and under Don Capers. They don't run a 3-4, but I think they take some of like our nickel packages and schemes and shit and how they blitz, honestly, because they were sending people from everywhere in that game. And they ended up winning the game, and Derrick Henry just ran all over the place. So they say you need a quarterback to win in this league too. What's up, bro? Lamar Jackson's not really a quarterback. He's just a wholly different type of quarterback. He's just changing the whole game. Seriously, the way they run the ball, the Baltimore Ravens, that's all. That's what they do is they just run the ball, bro. Play defense. Steelers run the ball, play defense. Browns run the ball, play defense. These are 3 of the best teams in the goddamn AFC right now. So we got a lot. Sad about TJ though, but I think he'll be all right. Highsmith and Herbig get the job done. I think TJ might miss 1 playoff game. I don't know. They're talking about Minka coming back. I didn't see nothing about TJ yet. I've been busy this weekend. But I just was able to catch the last of this game and see we just fucking sealed and delivered a goddamn playoff spot with Mason Rudolph playing like Peyton Manning, George Pickens balling the fuck out there, and we have a quarterback that can stretch the field to get to him. Najee running like a brick shithouse, Jalen running like a brick shithouse, fucking Broderick Jones healthy, primed, ready to go, healthy Freiermuth, healthy DJ, healthy Cam Hayward. Healthy, stout fucking defense with that inside linebacking core. And that dude we just picked up from the Cowboys, we can probably just put into the rotation at that linebacking core. And then who's that? Robinson. That Robinson's a beast. He's looking like he's like turning into something special with that inside linebacker. We can draft the guy and then have him on the cheap, bro. Come on. Our inside linebacking core might be all right. And we bring a Landon Roberts back. I think we still have him locked up. So this defense is looking nice, bro. For real. Make sure you hit the like button, dude. I'm so pumped the Steelers just got into the fucking playoffs, bro. Hit the subscribe, all that bullshit, bro. Because, like, dude, they've been saying the Rooney way and the Steeler way is dead, and we did it our way. We did it Pittsburgh's way. Everybody counted us out. They said defense is dead, Blitzburgh's dead. Well, guess what? We still motherfucking alive, and we're coming into a second season looking better than ever, coming off 3 straight wins, bro. 3 straight wins, bro. Why can your trap take over your motherfucking trap? Seattle, Baltimore, Cincinnati, bang, bang, boom. Woo! You gotta love it, boy. You got to love it, boy. Let's go Steelers, man. Bro, straight the fuck up, man. This is unbelievable. Craziness, bro. Everybody counted this team out from game 1 was calling for Tomlin to get fired after game 1. Now, I don't think there's no question about the extension. He's got it. Sign, seal, and deliver that, bro. Through period. Sign, seal, and deliver that shit right now. Seriously, bro. Where's the Tomlin haters, the Russ Grimace, all of them, bro. If he would have counted his team out, Najee 3 straight years, fucking running for 1,000 yards, and he's playing like crazy. And Miami, like dude was saying before, might be a good matchup because I think he can ground and pound them, bump, 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 get an early lead, make them pass, take the run game out of it, run all over that softer defense, bro, up the middle. Like, dude, without Roquan Smith, the Baltimore's defense just looked like terrible. And we just, like I said, we should just run it up the middle, run up the middle. We're going to destroy them. And if we pull Miami, that's the game plan. And that's been the game plan all year. It just wasn't working with Kenny because he was scared to hit him deep. They were saying, all right, well, you're going to do that. We're just going to stack you. And if you're going to just do it while we're stacking you, shit, fuck it. Until you pass, until you beat us deep, we're not going to let you run the ball. Really, that's what it was, especially the first 3, 4, 5 games. And he even said it in one of his press conferences that that's what, it is. Me neither. I thought that's what was going to happen. It happened earlier than expected. It is what it is, though, baby. I'm pumped about this goddamn game, for real, for real. And the Steelers getting in there, without a doubt, man. Because I knew we had a chance. And, the biggest question was quarterback. Now is the quarterback question answered? I mean, these are 3 pretty dominant, dude. Dominant performances from Mason Rudolph, bro. Straight the fuck up. And that was even in an arranged shitty game where it's hard to pass the ball. So if we get it clear, but that's what I've been saying all year too, is this is why you have to run the ball. This is why you have to play the defense, especially in December and especially in January, bro. Straight up, that's where you got to worry about this shit. Now is the time. Dude, straight up, bro. Like, no lie. Like, whoever we go, Kansas City could be a shitty environment. Miami could be a shitty environment. Whoever the fuck we pull could be a shitty ass environment that we have to go and play in. And it helps when you have an offensive line straight teeing dudes off. Like, I seen Samolo just straight pancake a fool against the Ravens. And this line has been pancaking fools because we're getting off on the ball. We're on time. We're on rhythm. And that really starts at the quarterback position. I've been talking about it all year. All year. We want the Bills. I want Miami, bro. I really do want Miami. I mean, the Bills or Chiefs would be, but then we maybe get them the next round. I don't know. The Bills would be on a wild card spot, so we ain't going to play the Bills. Did they win their division? I don't know. I guess they're playing for the division. They're playing for the division, honestly, tonight, the Bills and Miami. So I don't know how it would go just yet. I'm just hyped. And I said we was going 10-7 this year, and we're going to sneak in and get a win. And we're at 10-7. We snuck in. Now it's time to get the win. And then I said, once all this shit ties together, bro, like, dude, I'm just so hyped, bro. I'm so fucking hyped, bro. Now, what are we going to do? I mean, there's so many different matchups. Josh Allen is a tough matchup. I don't know if the Steelers can beat Josh Allen and the Bills. I think it would be tougher to run on the Bills than Miami, but I don't know. I don't know so much about Miami's defense. I know they've been putting up crazy numbers on offense. They got that running back that's really fast, so I'm scared of him. But I think if we can contain him and get a lead, make him one-dimensional. Tua is the type of quarterback that is tough for the Steelers to beat, though. Very mobile. So he's tough. And, I mean, Mahomes is tough against, I don't care who your defense is. Even if you got the goddamn 80s Bears defense with a little bit of the Ravens, 2000s defense mixed in there, it's tough. Mahomes is nice, bro. And they've been having a little bit of struggles, but they can get it going and they can get it hot. And Andy Reid is a great coach, and he's been in the playoffs numerous times. I remember he made like 4 straight NFC championships with the Eagles, and they eventually decided to fucking move on. What's up, Rudy? I would love none other to somehow, some way you come out of your wild card spot and we come out of our wild card spot. I think the only way we play is if we meet the AFC Championship, but I'd love it no other way, dude, because we have been owning the Ravens, and we need to bring back that Cleveland-Pittsburgh rivalry because that's where it started, in Cleveland and Pittsburgh, until Cleveland up and left. And Smash Mouth's back, like I've been saying all year. They've been saying defense and running the ball, and that shit's dead, bro. 3 best teams in the league, bro, are the Steelers, Ravens, and the fucking every year, bro. It's pretty much comes down to the Ravens or the Steelers. Whoever wins this motherfucking division is the best fucking team in the league. And then you still got another one coming in as one of the best teams in the league and probably be one of the best teams in the 3 other divisions in the fucking whole conference. honestly. So it is what it is, man. We are one of the best teams in the league, and if we keep getting this play out of Mason Rudolph, we can beat any motherfucker we go up in front of. Straight the hell up. So make sure everybody you hit the like button and all that stuff, man. Subscribe, notification bell. I'm pumped, man, about this win for the Steelers, man. And we could beat anybody, bro. Like Kansas City will be tough, the Bills will be tough, even Miami will be tough, Cleveland will be tough, the Ravens. I mean, there's a lot of good teams. And are we better than the Colts? Like some people were saying, well, we don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Well, I think we're better than the Colts. Honestly, I think we're better than the Colts. Better than the Jags, too. We should have beat the Jags. We should have won a bunch of games. Here's Reagan Floss. Win the first playoff game so you guys can come back to Baltimore. I would love to see that, too. I mean, Baltimore, no more, no less, bro. That'll be the final finale. That will be for all the marbles, dude. Straight up, two of the best teams going at it, bro. Shoo, bro, that would be the best. And then the AFC Championship, I don't know wherever it may lie, wherever the chips may fall. I mean, are the Steelers the last wild card team? Probably. So we would have to pull if we won our wild card game. We would have to go on to play at Baltimore. So, and guess what? We got Lamar's motherfucking number, bro. We got his number. We've been owning Baltimore, bro. I just put a community post. Check it, look it, like it. It's like it's been up and we're ready to go, man. We're ready to go and win a game, bro. First playoff game, and I don't know how long. And people were blaming Tomlin, and all the credit was going to Ben. That's why I made a video talking about it. Dude, was holding us back, dude, for years in that contract, and we were stuck on it. And he held the team hostage. Now we're free of that. And I've been saying all year, even if we don't make the playoffs, bro, we're still set up for years to come, and we are set up for years to come. This defense, TJ, Minka, JPJ, all these young guys, Herbig with a big opportunity if TJ isn't there to step up and fill TJ's shoes, and Marcus Golden. We went out there and spent money in free agency because we had extra money to have a guy to step in because TJ got hurt last year and Case insurance policy drafted a guy and signed a guy. So bang, boom, bang. This defense is deep as hell. And if Minka comes back, bro, we could get over that fucking TJ hump. It's a big hump to get over. But if Mason's playing the way he's playing and we're running the way we're running it, bro, we got Lamar's number. We just walked in your trap, took over your trap, and ran all over you fools. Yeah, you didn't have Roquan Smith in there, and he's your best run stopper. So that's a big piece of the puzzle that was out for your defense. Obviously, Lamar Jackson and a few of his little toys that he got at his disposal. And the Ravens are the best team in the league. So if we go on to beat whatever scrub we got to play, Miami, whoever the hell, Kansas City, whichever one of these bums we pull, and go on to play Baltimore, bro. When we beat Baltimore, dude, I don't care. We can beat anybody in the league. Get revenge on the Niners after game one. We're a whole new team now, baby. After week one in the NFL, when they demolished us, we're a whole new team. We're ready. The offense is polished. Got a brand new quarterback after office. Oh, imagine that, bro. I mean, this reminds me a lot of like Ben's first season. He won a Super Bowl. And now Mason, who was there, who Ben really didn't want there, now he's causing drama. That's why I made a whole video about it. And there's just a narrative, bro, about Tomlin, bro. It's crazy, dude. So if we go on to win this shit, man, it's crazy. All right, Mitch the bitch cost us our playoff chances. Mitch the bitch needs to get cut. Sad about TJ, though, but I think we'll be all right. Highsmith and Herbig get the job done, I think. TJ may miss. Yeah, that's what I've been like straight up. You said it, and really, we're set up, and we got Golden. So we was ready for this. We set up that insurance policy, bro, in case some shit like that happened. I'm glad we didn't have to wait till the Dolphins game tonight. Let's see. I already was. This smells like the Steelers' year. Mason going to lead us there. Drop the link. You won't have TJ Watt. Bills lose. They would be 7. We would be 6 and play the Chiefs straight. I got to pull that up, man. I'm on the phone. I need better tools to pull that shit. The shun size on a dog's ass every now and then. Hey, that's so using my lives when there's only 3-4 people, dude, at the beginning of the season. When I said the biggest question is Kenny. Well, that question's been answered, bro. Like I've been saying, I didn't really say he's a bust. I kind of tried to keep faith in him. But straight up, bro, I wanted Mason the whole time. Like I didn't think we should draft him. But then after you drafted him, it is what it is. The team was invested in Kenny. And now, bro, he's only making $4 million next year. Get rid of Mitch. And dude, we can, dude, and then whatever we do in this playoff game, and then, I mean, we might have to sign Mason because he's perfect. This system perfectly, bro. And he's been groomed and grimed in this system for years now, and it's just been waiting, bro. It's just you play action. We want to get vertical, and we don't really get vertical. And then you check it to Warren, check it to Naj, and the way we're running the ball, and Mason converted, and his team fired up, charged, coming off 3 wins in a fucking row, bro. We are dangerous. I don't care who we play. I don't care who we play, boy. We play the Chiefs first. If Miami wins, you go to Kansas City. And that's your team, asshole. Asshole. Perfect timing, asshole. So there's been some problems in Kansas City. And everybody talks about Mike Tomlin and how, you know how long it took fucking Andy Reid to win a Super Bowl with Kansas with the Eagles? He couldn't do it. And they finally decided to move on. And then he went to Kansas City, and then it took him a while to get it all together. And then he pulled it off. And yes, he deserves credit. He's a great coach. But the standard that people put on Tomlin is ridiculous, bro. This is 18 years, 17 years without a losing season, 20 years without a losing season. Tomlin's part of 17, 18 years of that, dude. That's unbelievable, unheard of, dude. And now if he literally, he pretty much, I think he tied Parcells and Shanahan this year with 10. I think 11 would have put him over. So now he's tied with Parcells and Shanahan with 10 wins all time, bro. All time. And we're going to extend him. And he's like 20 or 30 wins away from no, bro. And we're going to extend him. He has 1 year left. So we extend him 2 years, and he has 3 years left on a deal, which I could see happening, bro. I could definitely see happening, giving him a 2-year extension on top of his 1 year he already has left, and him surpassing Chuck Noll as the all-time winningest coach in franchise history. And we are set up in those next 3 years and this year to possibly make a motherfucking run at the goddamn Super Bowl. And this is why the credo and the crawdance and whatever the fuck you want to call it, the fight song is Here We Go. Steelers, here we go. Pittsburgh's gone to the Super Bowl. Here we go. And then, of course, you got to end this fight song with defense. Because like I've been saying all year long, it ain't dead, boy. And I'm scared for Patrick Mahomes, boy, because you know what's coming, Kansas City. You know what's coming. And it's coming early and often. The motherfucking blitz. And Najee Harris off to the middle. And then if you get caught slipping, we got a little bit of George Pickens, Deontay Johnson, and Pat Freiermuth you got to worry about, too. What a little Jaylen Warren, who's been balling. Mixed in, boy. So, oh man, the Steelers. You can never count out Pittsburgh, bro. Just don't. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. It can't be done. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stephen A. was one of them. The fake, fraudulent, blasphemous. The blasphemous Stephen A. Smith said it was over and done with. And we got to tear it down and rebuild the whole thing. Well, guess what, Stephen A? Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers is just getting started, boy. Woo! Let's go. Steelers Nation, boy. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button because the Steelers just made the goddamn playoffs and I'm fucking hyped, bro. Hyped. Because Smash Mouth, that Pittsburgh Steelers brand of football is back, baby. So even Ben Roethlisberger, the dude that fucking held this fucking franchise hostage for 3 years, acting like he's some choir boy out there and his dumbass podcast. Dead, Ben. It ain't dead. It's just getting started, boy. Woo! And with the guy you fucking threw under the bus and the whole organization under the bus for drafting. Now he's got a chance to lead this team to the promised land. And that stairway to 7 that this Steelers fan base has been wanting for so long. So long. And we got a chance. And we got a chance. Hallelujah, Lord. Hallelujah. Amen. We got a chance. That would be a great way to finish it. Fucking Cleveland somehow finds a way to get their way through to the other side, on the other side of the bracket. We get through Baltimore. Maybe we have to play Cleveland the next round. I don't know. I doubt it, though. We have to play one of those teams, maybe. And then we play Cleveland in the AFC Championship game. We went 1-1 with this year. The only team that beat us in the AFC North so far this year, the Cleveland Clowny Brownies, and bringing back that old school turnpike smash mouth, going back to 1940s ground and pound football back in the AFC Championship, and whichever one of those two teams can get out of the alley standing is going to go to the Super Bowl and have a good chance to win the Super Bowl. That's how I would love to see this fucking shit get ended. That's how I would love to see that shit get ended. And then what would a Tomlin haters say if we have 2 Super Bowls? Well, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves because that's what they did all season long. And you know what? I'm a Tomlin defender, and we'll walk it back a little bit. And that's what happened a little bit this season to where we didn't get into this position. So now they can't get ahead of themselves. They can't get too flustered. They got to understand that there's 3 no matter who we play. I think we can beat but tough motherfucking teams and tough fucking road ahead of us. And we've just got off this tough road. And you know what? We got a whole nother road that we got to fucking go over and pave and flatten the fuck out with this defense and this smash mouth football, which I think could happen. And we're hot and we're ready to go. But Mahomes ain't no joke. Josh Allen ain't no joke. And that's what it comes down to, the quarterback. And even if they lose, even though this miracle happened and we're still set up for years to come, they lose this game, the Tomlin haters are going to come out. It's his fault. He should be fired. We can't win a playoff game with Tomlin. You need a quarterback. The Steelers' way is dead. Well, we lose this game. That's what it will be. Even though we'll have a chance next year and the year after that and the year after that and the year after that, because we will, and we will. We will. We will. All right? We will. We're set up. And if somehow the disaster happens and we get spoiled and our season ends early and we don't go on to win a Super Bowl, which everybody wants, that's going to be doom and gloom again. And there still will be a lot of questions, but this team's got salary cap. This team's got a whole new lot to draft. And this team has some people that we can maybe see their way out the door, get some more salary cap. And there's a whole free agent market they can attack with that salary cap to bring in a guy or 2 to help really put this team over the top next year. And we draft away like we drafted this year. It'll be amazing. Hold on. All right. No former Steelers, no inside hires, no damn Tomlin stooges. Yeah, we can get a whole other offensive coordinator too. So we get another offensive coordinator in here to really revitalize this offense. And if that's the direction we want to go, Mason Rudolph. And then, hey, we have Kenny as a backup and bring in a guy that's known for developing quarterbacks that can help both of those quarterbacks in their development. We can get Mason on a somewhat team-friendly deal, and he comes back and let them 2 get rid of bitch. And then maybe if there's a decent guy in the 4th, maybe the 5th or 3rd round, you draft him too. And that's your scout team quarterback for a while that possibly, maybe, or maybe a guy that's more of a project in the 4th or the 5th that is your scout team. And maybe you can use them like a slide. And there's a lot of things you can do, but that's for when the offseason happens, bro. I mean, seriously, bro, we're set up. I had a little bit of a mute there. I'm sorry. Left was your scapegoat for not being prepared for an exit. One and done. Let's go. So, not so many comments rolling in. Usually there's some really good comments rolling in, but I've been pretty much on a rant, bro, this whole time. I gave real shit the link. Real shit. Tap the link. I don't know if the enemy will be even in the market, but if we get the enemy, bro, if we get the enemy, bro, if we get the enemy, that would that would be the narrative because we play Kansas City, bro. So and he used to be Kansas City's guy, and Kansas City's lacking right now. So imagine if we beat Kansas City, or just say we beat the Kansas City beats us and then goes on to the next round and loses, and then the enemy's out there and we pick up the enemy and then meet him next year because it's starting to become a theme. Kansas City beat us once, and now it could be twice. It could be 1-1. We could start even we beat them. That becomes a rivalry then, because then we're 1-1, and then we pick up the enemy, bro. And then say we win this one and then lose to the next round to the Ravens, which I think that'd be a very successful for this season for the Steelers. And I think already at this point you can mark this as a successful season for the Steelers, bro. Straight up, no question. But the enemy definitely won't be cheap. But they should go out there, dude. It doesn't affect your salary cap. And we're the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. We're supposed to be the top tier cream of the crop. So we should go out there and realize that this offense was the biggest piece of the puzzle that was holding this team back. And now we found a quarterback that is capable, and now we need an offensive coordinator that can come in and call the plays and regulate this offense to be successful so there's no more slip ups and fuck ups and dumb shit that keeps happening and guide these quarterbacks in the right direction. Because it's not like Mahomes. Was he first round pick? I can't remember if he's a first round. I thought he was like a second round pick or something like that. I don't remember on that. But still, it's becoming a rivalry between the Steelers and the fucking and the Chiefs at this point. If we play them, I'm so pumped, bro, about this. You don't even know. You don't even know. The Commanders will release the enemy. You guys buried Mason. You know that. Be honest, when we did bury him, but we did bury him. We buried playoff success. That's what I made a video, bro. If we would have just went forward with Mason, dude, and didn't even sign Ben for $50 million and kept Le'Veon Bell and kept Antonio Brown, we already had a Super Bowl. Super Bowl would have already been ours to have. Because it's not about the quarterback, bro. It's not about the quarterback, bro. It's about the team, bro. And football's won and lost in the trenches. Like Cleveland, I've been saying, is one of the best teams in the league. Yeah, I hate Cleveland, but dude, their offensive line can tee off on even the Steelers defense. They can just go out there and smash the Steelers fucking D line, which is always just an impenetrable force, dude. Cleveland can come in and smash us. Baltimore can come in and smash us. Like they say all year, like when we play in the commentary, that you build to play your division. It's like Seattle, bro. They're built to be an offensive team, but they don't have the offense. They don't have the quarterback. Geno Smith just ain't it. They gave him all that money. Yeah, he played all right, but he's got all them wide receivers, and their defense just ain't the same. And we went in there and just run roughshod all over their pathetic, weak, pathetic, just soft defense. And even if like some of these, I don't know, Kansas City's defense is better this year. I will say that. Buffalo ain't soft. But I think we can run on Buffalo. I think we can get a run going on Kansas City, honestly, because that's been their Achilles heel. Their offense has been backing them up. Kelsey's going to be tough. That's why we need Minka back, because that's going to be an issue. You're going to put Minka on Kelsey, because we're definitely or Miles Jack, I guess, but that's a mismatch, bro. So Minka being back would be amazing. Maybe put Pat Pete in at safety, get some Pat Pete and some Minka mixed up on Kelsey. I think is what would have to be the remedy for him. He's tough. And I don't really know who their receivers are now, honestly. So don't root for Rudolph. Root for TJ and Cam. They don't get the opportunity for Super Bowl. Ruderson, he's proven himself first two seasons with Super Bowl. I'm not jumping on a bandwagon. I think that's smart. I've been saying we need to honestly keep this to the basically all the options open for Pittsburgh in the quarterback position next year. But Mason is making an amazing case. Now it's 3 games. And then if it's 4 games, and then if it's 5 games, and if it's 6 games, and it's Super Bowl, he's gonna want a lot of money. Because it's not about the quarterback. It's about this team. He is in this position for a reason, bro. Like he's doing so good because of the system, because of the team we built around him. And now he's just stepping in and flourishing, because we have a lot of talent. The talent that we was hyping up all year is finally starting. We're starting to see it. George Pickens, Deontay Johnson, Pat Fryer, Najee, Jalen. The offensive line that got so hyped up about that's been trashed for so long is finally starting to get in its groove too. And that's worth bashing for. Like the past 3 games, we've been bashing fools in the mouth. In the fucking mouth, bro. Period. TJ Cam definitely deserve a chance to win a Super Bowl. You have to bring in a dog to compete with Kenny and Mason in the offseason. That's why I say if there's a dude in the second, third round, you draft him. Or say there's like, I don't know, Andy Dalton out there. I don't know. How much would Jimmy G cost? Probably a lot. I don't know. And if Kirk Cousins is out there, that's what I'm saying. There's so many options. That's a whole other thing. That's a whole other offseason, video after video. And I'm going to really break that down more in videos, honestly. Y'all got to make sure you hit the like and subscribe and the notification bell so you can catch all that shit, though, too. And the share button helps 100%. Million. So I'm bullshit. They're receivers, clowns. Steelers, no. George Pickens just don't have a quarterback to get him the ball. George Pickens, as much shit as he got this year from the fan base in the media, George Pickens, bro, has like 50 catches, somewhere in that area, 50, 60 catches. I don't know the exact number. And 1,000 yards. 1,000 yards, bro, on 50 catches. I wish I had a calculator in front of me. If I pull my calculator up on my phone, I got to get better tools, bro, to stream. And these streams are going to be a million times better because I'm going to be able to pull up tweets. I'm going to do all kinds of shit, bro. I got my laptop. I got to piss with OBS. The videos are going to be great with OBS. They're going to be way better quality now. And I'm compiling them all in playlists, so they're all my playlists and shit, too. So, right here. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. If we could, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But it is now. We're here now. And Mason's in his prime. And he's been waiting. Brett Favre started in Atlanta, got ran out of Atlanta, and then made his way to be the starter on Green Bay. So you don't always start out as Kurt Warner was bagging groceries in a grocery store and then made his way on the Rams roster with Isaac Bruce, Marshall Faulk, and Torrey Holt. And he led them to a Super Bowl. Or who's there? I think Orlando Pace or whoever the hell their left tackle was, who was amazing and protected his blind side. So, bro, Trent Dilfer, pretty much they carried his ass to a Super Bowl. Baltimore's defense, Priest Holmes, I think, was on that team. Jamal Lewis, bro. Like, you don't have a quarterback neither right now. You pulled off Flacco. You went out there and signed, Cleveland went out there and signed a fucking rapist for $65 million. You got to pay his ass $65 million next year, bro. $65 million. And he's trash. And you have Joe Flacco probably making like the poop cheese minimum of the league. I don't know what it is, but not nowhere near that. I'll tell you that much. And you got him stuck for like 3 years, taking up like literally that's probably like 25% of your cap, 20% of your cap. And what are you gonna roll him out as a starter? We'll see where you go with Joe Flacco. So Cleveland's still got a ton of questions. And that's not even about the quarterback. There you go. Football is not about the quarterback. Again and again. Like I've been saying all year, bro, it's not about the quarterback. It really ain't. It really ain't about the fucking quarterback. It's about team, all 3 phases of the game coming together. And, you know, when you can run the ball like Cleveland and the way their defense is playing, oh my God. And they've had kicking problems too for the longest time that's lost them games. They haven't been, and now they actually, I think they have a kicker. I don't know their name, but I think they actually, they at least makes the kicks that you're supposed to make. Maybe he's not Boswell or nothing, but he's not fucking just going out there and just blowing games like Mitchell Trubisky for the Steelers. So Cleveland has had that problem too. I will say that. And now it seems like all three phases of the games are coming together for Cleveland too. So I would be scared of Cleveland, but I would want to fight. I want a Cleveland. I want Cleveland. I want Cleveland. Baltimore and then Cleveland would be amazing. Or Baltimore and then whoever and then Cleveland. Oh, that would be even better. That'd be the icing on the motherfucking cake. But then kick the 49 or the Cowboys. The 49ers or the Cowboys in the fucking Super Bowl. It don't really matter who. For 49, I don't know. I kind of like Mosh. But I just hate Cowboy fans in general and the Cowboys just in general. They got 5 Super Bowls. The Niners got 5 Super Bowls. And we knock them loads off and go to 7. That would be the best way to end the script for me. The best. Deep ball threat opens up the run game. Indeed it does, bro. Indeed it does. It's crazy how different, I mean, the run game looks now. Because like I've been saying it even in this live, that they were stacking us. Stacking the shit out of the box and just not letting us run the ball at all. They just said, nope, you're not running it. They keyed it on ours and that was it. So Colin's going to start getting better on this channel. I've been being more consistent, and just the way the seasons went, I mean, went perfect for my channel because basically, dude, I don't know, I have like a gift every year. Like, dude, the past 3 years, 4 years, I've been really doing this on YouTube. Like, I swear, the way the seasons goes, I swear 100% how I say it. I've been saying we're going to get our first win all year. So I'm keeping faith. And what I've been saying and what we're going to do is a win. And what we've been doing is a winning brand of football. We're on the right path. And the path is now in front of us to possibly make history and be the first team to 7 Super Bowls. And I mean, that pretty much will put a guaranteed Tomlin in the Hall of Fame. I think that would pretty much cement Cam getting in the Hall of Fame, definitely. TJ already pretty much is a Hall of Famer, but that would lock it in. Minka would be a Hall of Famer because he's pretty much making his way on to be a Hall of Fame career too. But they say defense doesn't win. And Joey Porter Jr. following in his father's footsteps, wearing the black and gold, and the tradition that's been passed on from generation to generation to generation to generation to generation to generation since the 70s, bro. It's just all, you know what I mean? It's like the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. You know what I mean? Off down and then passed down from Joe Green to Jack Lambert to, Joey Porter to Kevin Green to so many great linebackers, bro. James Harrison. Come on, man. Dude, I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. TJ Watt now, Lamar Watt, Woodley had amazing careers. James Ferrier was amazing for the Steelers. I mean, come on. Lawrence Timmons, maybe he's not a Hall of Famer, but he had an amazing career as an inside linebacker and was a solid, great inside linebacker for years. Larry Foote was good. Shazier, sadly, his injury ended shortly, but man, he would have been amazing too. He would have been amazing and was on pace to be great. And that was another sad, sad injury that kind of put a stutter step in this organization's process. And we kind of still need to find somebody to possibly fill those shoes. And if we could find someone to possibly fill them shoes in the offseason, if we don't win a Super Bowl this year and we figure out this quarterback situation and we go through the motions and, figure out who could be a guy that can step in there with all this talent that's pretty much locked in and loaded and ready to go next season too. It's only going to get better. This team is going in the right direction. So it's not just good for my channel. It's good for the Steelers. It's good for the city of Pittsburgh. Hopefully next year we can get some home games in the playoffs. That would be even better for the city of Pittsburgh. But beggars can't be choosers. And, if the season would have went just a little bit better, and we didn't lose to those 2-10 teams, we probably would have a home game in Pittsburgh, but no matter what it is, it's been a rough road. This team's resilient. This team's ready to fight. And this team is playing the best football that's played all fucking year long. So I'm ready to go, baby. Pound that rock. I'm so happy we snuck back in the playoffs. I don't usually make it luck in it, but I think we deserve it to be there. Mitch, the bitch knocked us out, and otherwise we've never been out. I agree, Ron. And I agree. That's what we're gonna have to do is pound the motherfucking rock down their throats. So I'm definitely gonna want to watch this Bills game. I might do a live later. I don't know. Real shit didn't want to come up, I guess. He called me. I gave him the link. And he could have came up. So what I'm gonna have to do, especially for this channel, I'm gonna make a whole Discord. I'm just gonna make the title of the Discord StreamYard, dude. And then like literally when for certain people they could come up, that's how they're gonna have to get the link. And the number one rule of the StreamYard Discord is no link, no leaks. You're not allowed to leak that link. And the only people you're allowed to come up on, that's the only purpose, serves that purpose, and that's it. But yeah, I guess I can just create the group DM for that. But I don't know. I guess we could chat and come up with ideas too. Then when we can tap the link, when the link is made, whatever, in the Discord. But you can't just drop the link because there's going to be every retard coming up here with fake accounts, and I can't do it. I just am not going to do it. I'm not going to. And this is about the Steelers and that. And then they'll end up talking about their drama that I don't really even know nothing about, try to put me in the middle of it or some shit that I don't even want to be in the fucking middle of it. Be like the judge or the moral like arbitrator of the fucking situation. And I definitely don't want to do that, bro. Fuck that, fuck that jazz, bro. I'm here to talk about the Steelers. There's enough drama going on with this whole team and George Pickens and Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph and Mark Madden and the circus act that the media runs, bro. Because I really started talking about it this year too. And where the Pittsburgh media, like really, they just search for stories that aren't even there, bro, and they create stories that aren't even there just to drive ratings. Like I'm convinced, dude. I really believe Kenny Pickett. You know, Tomlin really, I'd say, took advantage of that whole situation. He was injured. Mason was hot. Said Kenny's injured. We gotta go on Mason. And really, Kenny, you didn't want to come out and say, Kenny, you fucking suck, bro. Mason just outplayed you after like however many goddamn starts you got, 30, whatever, however many starts it is, bro. Like 30, bro. A lot. And it's not been good. And Mason's just come in and done better than anything you ever were doing on field. One chance, one shot. Now it's 3 games in a row. Hopefully 4. Every team has looked like ass for a few games this season. The Steelers compete with any team. Mason needs to push all the chips on the pot. Might as well, bro. Might as well. So I even made a video saying he's playing for a contract. But hey, that's kind of what we need. Kenny's been scared to put it down the field and go and make a shot and take shots. Now we got Mason out there. And he's not just taking shots. If the check down's there, he's going through his motions and he's just getting the ball, just blump, 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 just keeping it moving and keeping the offense going on time, on rhythm. And there's just little things that the quarterback does that doesn't come up in the stat sheet. Just like the way, you just look at him in the pocket and he's standing there. I should film myself doing this, looking like a retard, but just bouncing in the pocket and like just looking like he steps, like he's looking and he knows where he's got on time. He goes, well, okay, I got a second here. And if that safety's there and the corner's on him, I can't go there. So I got that second, that look ain't there, boom. And then he goes, now I know that my other guy's here. Bump, and I look there real quick. And then he ain't there. And then, I see somebody blitzing. And then you got your hot Jalen sitting there, or you got your corner. And he's just, and he even said that. And they asked him, which kind of looks bad on Kenny Pickett, really, because they asked him, what have you learned while sitting on the sidelines? And he said, reading defenses and the fronts and disguises and different things like that. And they asked Kenny, he said nothing. So he's kind of been being a salty little bitch about it. So I could see how fans are like, believe Mark Madden, but I don't believe Mark Madden, or I just don't believe Mark Madden. He's been built a career off slander pretty much. He's been sued for slander, got fired for slander. So I don't believe shit that Fat Slump says. I mean, he's entitled to his opinion, whatever, but that's beyond opinion. That's just you reporting lies based off of his facial expression. And, he showed other, he's pissed. You see it. He wore it all over his face, but what is he gonna say? I don't think he's gonna stand and throw a hissy fit. He may be like, man, well, I want to play. I'm a competitor, but I'm the backup. What am I gonna do? I'm not the coach. Dude, that's for all off season, and we're gonna get to it. Like I even did a poll on my channel: should I do NBA content? Because I love NBA, but most people said no. So like, I'm really feeling like I'm gonna start making Pens content. I'll definitely do off season content and really get into like Steelers content, talking about the history of the Steelers. Maybe even bring like IRL content to this channel around Pittsburgh, like Liberty Tunnels and like historic shit in Pittsburgh. Just totally Pittsburgh, and then start adding Pens content because the season will be dead. And like right now, there's really so much to talk about, and I could be talking about more. And then when I get to tools, this content's going to become a lot better. So for the drafts, like off-season content that will be coming up is definitely like mock drafts. They'll be quick, easy, 5, maybe 10-minute videos, and just talk about scenarios like, okay, Michael Penix is here. We could take him and then go here, 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 and there. Or, okay, Michael Penix isn't there. But this amazing inside linebacker fell in our lap. So we're going to take him, and then we get a receiver. And then, even in those fantasy drafts, we trade Deontay Johnson for a 3rd-round pick. Like, you could do that in the fantasy draft or some crazy shit like that. But I won't do anything crazy like that. I'll try to keep it realistic. But, there's all kinds of different scenarios you could do. And if we don't take Penix, like in that one draft scenario, and we don't trade Deontay, do we get an inside linebacker, defensive tackle, a center? I think those are some of the biggest positions in need for this team. It's another cornerback to play along Joey Porter Jr. Imagine if you get 2 lockdown corners, Joey Porter Jr., and you draft another guy to play with Joey Porter Jr. with a Minka contract lockdown and a TJ contract lockdown and Cam lockdown still, and a young defensive line coming up behind him that's deep as fucking shit. And Robinson still coming back young. The defense is good. It's going to be a problem for years to come. We can keep adding to it and building on to it around those contracts. And the offense can George Pickens is a freak of nature. And we need to find a guy that can get him the motherfucking ball. And that is the biggest question. I mean, what's the first question? It doesn't even, where's the question at now? Like he said, what's the first do you address first in the draft? It's not even in the draft because I think free agency is before the draft. So the first question is, who is the guy that has the best chance to get George Pickens the ball? That's the number one thing that you got to figure out for this franchise. Is it Mason? Is it Kenny? Is it somebody off the street? Or is it that first position in the draft? Because if we don't figure that out in free agency, or if we just say, hey, Mason, you're a guy, we're going to pay you like we paid Mitch, maybe a little more because you've been paying your dues. And, I can honestly see that being the way the franchise goes. Andrew Stockey said it in the game Saturday, local reporter for the Steelers, for ABC, WTAE, said he believes, put your money that Kenny Pickett will be the starter. But I would say Mason Rudolph will be the starter possibly. If Kenny Pickett's the starter, I think fans will be very upset. But if Kenny Pickett is the starter, I would say that is not so much a Tomlin decision. That would be more of a front office decision if that would happen. Steelers freak. Mason hangs in the pocket and scans multiple reads. Mitch and Kenny can't do that. Steelers freak 100. Are you to let us in yet? I hate off season. It's so damn boring. Throbbing orb. Steelers draft talk. Bye bye. GP needs a cannon. Mason has the best in the room. Draft another quarterback with howitzer. Well, another quarterback with a howitzer is Michael Penix Jr. He has a fucking howitzer. And imagine if he falls to the second or third. So I think Rudy's right. We shouldn't even be talking about draft. We should talk about Mason doing as great as he's doing right now and proving that he is the franchise quarterback. Because if we win this game next season, next week, whoever we pull, yeah, I think he's proven more and more he should be a franchise quarterback. So I think I'm going. Well, how long have I been live? I'm pretty close to an hour, bro. You basically just have to have it up to Pickens and give him a chance. But if you have a quarterback that's not scared to take shots, and when he does have those one-on-one matchups and those scenarios that put him in a great position to excel and make those spectacular catches, that's what you need. And Kenny's scared to do that. Tomlin, I think Mac even did a video. Mac Main, scared money don't make money, and that's really I'd say is a direct like. Everybody talks about sneak this. That's a sneak this. And Kenny pick. Scared money don't make money. And now Mason has a good opportunity to make money. And then there was another dude, Mason should just let it fucking fly. You're goddamn right. You should just let it fucking fly at this point and see what he got and go out there. And when Pickens has got that 1-on-1, give him a fucking throw it ahead of him. Don't let the defensive back have a chance to get it and put it only where Pickens can get it. It's simple. And if you don't get it, he don't get it. But as long as the defense don't get it, you're fine. And then go back to handing it to Naj. Get a quick one to Washington, quick one to Muth, quick one to Warren underneath, and keep the drive going. And that's what he's been doing, keeping this offense on time and on rhythm. So we got to keep the trend going and make it 4 in a row. So it's been an hour. I think an hour is good for these fucking podcasts, these lives, honestly. And I can just keep them going. Once I get into a better mood and eat, I got stuff I have to do. And then maybe I can come back later tonight after the Bills game. I should get more on time and on schedule so everybody can be here. They know the time. Seems like most people are active around this time. It says in the analytics. So I try going maybe around 6. I'll push it to like 6 to like 7, 8. I don't know. But this is big, it's trending. The Steelers are about to make the goddamn not about. They did make the playoffs. Sign, seal it, and deliver it. We're in there. Who we play, I think, is yet to be said 100 yet, but we're in there. And there's probably a lot of videos to come. Tonight, I already put one up today. Playlists I'm building, and a lot better quality content to come through the videos. And even in the lives, I'll be able to pull up like Twitter. And then I'll like, even for like a day, if I plan on going live, like I'll go through my Twitter feed. I can put out a bunch of different quotes from like Filipponi and Dunlap and all these goofballs in the media, and really covering the media more than the narratives of theirs, because there's a lot of it, bro. Same with Mark Madden, and and I call them the Russ Grimace, bro. Straight up, they're the Russ Grimace of the fan base. They hate Tomlin from day one, A1, and no matter what he did, the Steelers would be 15-1, and in that one game, Tomlin should be fired for that one game, like straight up with Mark Madden. Don't matter. And some of the things, okay, he deserves criticism for it. I even was criticizing him this year, but the man, all he does is win. And if we get this playoff win, bro, that's all I can really say is 3 times, because I gotta say it 4 times. So let's go, Steelers. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe. I don't even know if that's a real you, Rudy. And this is a one-man show, pretty much. And that's pretty much how it's going to be, bro, on this channel. Is my other channels for open panels, but I don't like get into it with the one going on all these streams no more. I really don't do that no more. I used to be into it. I don't really go on streams anymore. And I pretty much just worked and built this channel up. So I'm going to keep doing that, and we'll keep going in that direction with this channel. Definitely Steelers, and just more local driven content. I even consider doing Whippeal content on this channel, but I don't know if anybody on this channel even knows what the Whippeal is. But I did put a poll and asked if, are you a Pens fan? And the majority said yes. So I think there might be a lot of Pittsburgh people that subscribe to my channel. I always put Pittsburgh in my tags and stuff. So that's what this is. And if I do decide to have panels on this channel, which I would like to do, you're going to have to somehow find a way to contact me privately. The real Rudy G Funk, because I don't even know if that's the real Rudy G Funk. And then we're going to have panels. And that's why I've been saying I'm going to have to make a Discord server. Maybe even though I do have the Discord server, but that's not where I'm going to put streamer on like though. It's going to be a Steelers. I'm going to do a lot of different things. I got to get going back on my Facebook page to help these videos. I even might start creating want to do all these lives. I can create like a lot of shorts. I can do a lot of videos even from this live. So I touch up on I talk a lot in these lives. And sometimes it's not even what I want to talk about, but sometimes you guys just come with questions. Brunt, Steelers Freak, Remedy, whoever. And I get it going on that. And then sometimes I don't really cover it in videos because I think what's the point of even covering it? That's all everybody's talking about. But maybe since it's all everybody's talking about, I should at least put a little content up about it. Like George Pickens, a couple of times I've probably missed opportunities. Definitely, like the Ben Mason drama, I finally put one in up on that, but that's like a lot of drama. And I really should have kept covering that Jalen Warren shit, the fines and his appeals and all that shit, honestly, because I was really against those fines he got and he won them, and I was saying he should have appealed those fines. So just little shit like that I can do to make this channel better, I think, for Steeler fans, because it's basically mostly Steeler fans. So it is what it is. I'm going to end this live now. That's the Yin's Power Hour. So once again, like, subscribe, notification bell, share, all that shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the Steelers getting in. Shout out to Mason Rudolph. Shout out to the Rudy family. Shout out to Najee Harris. Shout out to Jalen Warren. Shout out to the whole goddamn team. TJ Watt, Minka Fitzpatrick, Cam Hayward, top down. Danny Smith stepping up, offensive coordinator, running back coach to fill in for Matt Cannon and dialing up nice offenses. Defensive coordinators, defensive coaches, medical staff, everybody. Steelers are a well-oiled machine, and they're playing. This machine is looking the best it's been all year going into the second season. So here we fucking go, Steelers. Slang that ball, baby. Slang it, baby. Let's go. And run it right down their throat. Old school scout. And then when they're wide open down the field, slang it, capitalize, and walk out of there, baby. And maybe making history. Who knows? We got a chance. Here we go, Steelers.